Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today I'm going to show you how to make this slouchy hat here. That's just got a brooch on there for decoration. You don't have to put that on there. It's got a tiny little bitty puff stitches, I guess. They're not really puff stitches, they're just, it's actually the cobblestone stitch is what it's made with. So they're just little bitty poofs there for added texture. Pom-pom, but you can leave that off if you want. It's actually really easy. Single crochet brim. So let's go ahead and get started on it. Okay, for this project I'm using Caron Simply Soft Tweeds, which is a almost 100% acrylic yarn. It's got the little flex in it. It's a medium 4 weight, and there are 250 yards in this skein, and that'll be enough to do the hat. And the color I'm using is off-white. Of course, you can use any color that you like, and you don't have to use this yarn. Any type of 4-weight yarn will work. And then I'm going to be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. Okay, I want to take a second to ask you not to forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you look in the description box of this video or any of my videos, you'll see a auto subscribe link. If you click on that link, you'll automatically be subscribed and you'll never miss any of my updates. So first you want to start with the slip knot on your hook, and then we're going to work a chain of 3. Now you can use the magic circle here if you prefer. Now we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch to form a ring. And we're going to chain 1. That chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. Now we're going to work 12 double crochets through the center of the ring. So there's 1, 2. Okay, once you got your 12 double crochets, you want to end round 1 by slip stitching into your first double crochet. So just go ahead and slip stitch right into it. You'll have 12 doubles now. Now for row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now what we're going to do into this very first stitch here that we slip stitched into, this little hole here, we're going to work a single crochet and a triple crochet, both into that same stitch. Just like that. Now we're going to jump to the next stitch and we're going to work a single crochet and a triple crochet into the same stitch. A single crochet into the next and a triple crochet into the same stitch, and that's the repeat we're going to do all the way around. A single and a triple into every stitch, single and a triple. And the reason why we turned our work, we're working on the wrong side now, because when you flip it over it makes those puffs. So that's why you have to work on the wrong side. So I'm just going to continue working 1 single crochet and 1 triple crochet into every stitch until I get back to the beginning. Okay, I've made it to the end of round 2, and now you should have 24 stitches. So we're going to end by slip stitching into the first single crochet that we made right here. Not this chain 1 down here, not the triple, but the first single crochet. So go ahead and slip stitch right into it. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work back around. So for round 3, we're going to put a double crochet right back here into the same stitch that we just slip stitched it to. So right into there, we'll work 1 double crochet. And now we're going to work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So it's this triple crochet right here. So 2 doubles into that stitch. And then 1 double into the next, which is this single crochet down here. Two doubles into the next, which is this triple crochet that's kind of popped out. Go right in the top of it and work 2 doubles. And then 1 double into the next, which is the single crochet down here. So I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way around. 2 double crochets and then 1 double crochet. 2 doubles and 1 double. All the way around until I get back to the beginning. Okay, I've come to the end of round 3, and now you should have 36 stitches. You should have ended with 2 double crochets into your last stitch. And we'll go ahead and slip stitch into our first double crochet. Okay, round 4, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Okay, what we're going to do now is work 1 single crochet into this first stitch. And then we're going to work a triple crochet into the next stitch. Now the next stitch is going to get 1 single and 1 triple into the same stitch. So 1 single and a triple. So that's what we're going to kind of repeat now for round 4. 1 single into the next stitch, 1 triple into the next stitch after that one, and then the next stitch we'll get a single and a triple into the same stitch. So there's a single and a triple. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat it again. 1 single into the next stitch, 1 triple into the next stitch after that one, and then the next stitch will get 1 single and 1 triple into the same stitch. So I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way around until I get to the end of the row. 1 single, 1 triple, and then the next stitch you'll get 1 single, 1 triple together. 1 single into the next, 1 triple into the next, and then the next stitch you'll get 1 single, 1 triple into the same stitch. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around until you get back to the beginning. Okay, I've come to the end of round 4, and you should have ended where the last stitch has a single and a triple in it. And you should have 48 stitches now. Now we're going to go ahead and end with the slip stitch into our first single crochet right there. Like that. And then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work back around. Okay. Round 5, we're going to do 1 double crochet right here into this same spot that we slip stitched into. Oops. And then we're going to put 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 right here on top of this triple, and then 1 right here into this single. Now the next stitch is going to get 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And now we're going to kind of repeat that. We did 3 double crochets in a row and then 2 double crochets into the next. So again, we're going to put 3 double crochets in a row. So 1 double crochet in the next, which would be this single crochet right here. And then 1 in the next, and then 1 in the next. So that's 3 in a row. And then the next one is going to get 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Again, 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1 right here into this single, 1 on top of this triple here, 1 into this single, so that's 3 in a row, and then 2 double crochets into the next, which is on top of this triple. So I'm just going to repeat that pattern all the way around for round 5 until I get back to the beginning. 1 double crochet in the next 3, and then 2 double crochets in the next. Okay, I've made it back around at the end of round 5, and your last stitch should have had 2 double crochets in it, and now you should have 60 stitches. So we're going to go ahead and end with a slip stitch into our first double crochet, and we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now what we're going to do is put 1 single crochet into this very first stitch here that we slip stitched into. So 1 single crochet in that one, a triple into the next stitch like that, a single into the next stitch, a triple into the next stitch, and now the next stitch is going to get a single and then a triple, both in the same stitch. So a single and a triple into the same stitch, just like that. So again, we'll go ahead and do that again. It's 1 single into the next, and then a triple into the next, a single into the next, a triple into the next. So that was like 4 stitches in a row that we just did. And now the next one is going to get a single and a triple into the same stitch. So that's the pattern we're going to repeat this time around for round 6. A single, a triple, a single, a triple, and then the next one will get a single and a triple into the same stitch. And then you just keep repeating that. Single, triple, single, triple, single, and a triple into the same stitch until you make it all the way back around to the beginning. Okay, I'm coming to the end of round 6. Your last stitch should have been a single and a triple into that same stitch, and we're going to end by slip stitching into our first single crochet, and now you should have 72 stitches. Now we're not going to do any more increases, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're going to start round 7. Now round 7 and round 8 are the repeats for the rest of the hat until we get down to where we're going to do the rim of it. So what we're going to do, we're going to double crochet right back into the same stitch, and we're just going to work 1 double crochet in every stitch all the way around. So like I said, no more increasing. It's just 1 double in every stitch until you get back to the beginning. Just like that. Okay, I've made it to the end of round 7. I still should have 72 stitches. Go ahead and end with a slip stitch into your first double crochet. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn. Now I'm going to put a single crochet into the very first stitch and a triple into the next. And that's the repeat now for round 8. It's pretty easy. Single into the next and triple into the next. That's all it is, the whole way around. Single and then a triple. So remember, no more increasing or anything, so we're just doing 1 single and then 1 triple all the way around until we get back to the beginning. Single and then a triple, just like that. Okay, once you make it back around to end of row 8, you still should have 72 stitches, and you just want to slip stitch into your first single crochet, and that you chain 1 and turn, and then you just repeat rows 7 and 8. So the double crochet row and a puffy row, just keep repeating them back and forth, And you want to repeat them until you reach a total of 18 rows. Okay, after you make it to the end around 18, it should have been a puff row. What you want to do is chain 1 and turn your work. Now we're going to do a row of decreases. So what we're going to do is we're going to work 1 single crochet into the first 4 stitches. So we're going to go right back into this first stitch and single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm going to decrease over the next 2. So I'm going to go into the next stitch and drop a loop, and then I'm going to go into the next one and drop a loop and yarn over and go through all 3 loops. So that took 2 stitches and made it into 1. Now I'm just going to repeat that all the way around. So 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to decrease over the next 2. So go into the next stitch, drop a loop, and then the next one, drop a loop, yarn over and go through all 3 loops. Again, 1 single crochet in the next 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease over the next 2. So go into the next stitch, drop a loop, the next one, drop a loop, yarn over and go through all 3. So I'm just going to repeat this all the way around. 1 single crochet in the next 4 and then decrease over the next 2 until you get back to the beginning. Okay, once you make it to the end of round 19, you should have ended in a decrease and you should have a total of 60 stitches now. Now I'm going to be working the brim, and I'm just going to do rows of single crochet. So you're going to need a stitch marker. I'm just going to use this piece of yarn. I'm going to place it right here. So I'm not going to be connecting my rows with the slip stitch anymore. And I'm no longer going to be turning my work. So I'm just going to jump right over here to the first single crochet, and I'm going to single crochet into it. And now I'm going to work 1 single crochet in every stitch until I get back to my stitch marker. Just like this. All the way around until I get to my marker. Okay, I've come to the end of round 20 and I made it back to my marker. You still should have 60 stitches. I'm going to pull my marker up, and now I'm just going to continue doing rows of 1 single crochet in every stitch around, and every time I get to my marker I should have 60 stitches each time, and I just move my marker up and continue again. Now you can do as many rounds as you'd like for however long you want your brim to be on the hat, but I'm going to keep working and I'll let you know how many total rounds of single crochet that I do in just a second. Okay, I went ahead and did a total from round number 1 all the way down to 24 rounds. So I ended on round 24. I'm at my stitch marker. What I'm going to do is go ahead and slip stitch into the next stitch and slip stitch one more time into the next one. Then I'm going to clip this yarn, hide that tail. You could go ahead and take your stitch marker out. So I'm going to go ahead and hide this tail. Okay, that's it. Once you get done hiding in all your tails, I just made a pom-pom with the pom-pom maker and sewed it on top. Now if you don't know how to make a pom-pom, there's lots of great tutorials on YouTube to show you how, but you can leave the pom-pom off if you want. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out all my other tutorials. So until next time, have a good day.